So let's get to it. We're going to start with MilkBar, because MilkBar is out here doing his thing. Okay. He's keeping us on track with all of the contradictions and all of that. She can't keep a story straight on nothing. And then we have, the main event with Straight Out of Context and her videos of how she's coming out this Candace Owens cult, because, reading is fundamental and all. And then, there's some documentation, some things I pulled up from my research about cults and cult to personality, because it's real. People sometimes don't know if they're really caught up in a cult because they get caught up in the sensationalism of everything. And there was a great breakdown that was done from What Do You Mean? Meme YouTube channel that we checked out on yesterday. And I encourage all of you all to check out that live, to go check out What Do You Meme? He did a fantastic video just kind of breaking down the deception of, her lies of conspiracies and the damage that it's doing, and how, it just comes down to any other cult leader. It's the same MO, right? So let's get to MilkBar, and everybody say hello. I got my mods up in here. They hot and heavy. So I appreciate all the mods, making sure you guys are tuning into the chat. We don't want it to get disrespectful. So to the candy ass cult members, let me explain something to you. I don't care if you exercise free speech. What you will not do is tell me what to do in my platform. Let's be clear on that. You run nothing here. And if you say something rude and disrespectful, my mods will handle you. They'll time you out. They do what they have to do. But if you want to have some dialogue, ask questions and have some dialogue. I've already said I'm waiting for that 7777777.77 check from Benjamin Netanyahu, just to quell you all's nonsense about saying that over and over again. I don't care if that man gives me money. He doesn't control my platform either. I don't even know who he is. I never even met him. But go ahead and send me that check, Benjamin Netanyahu, and catch up on some bills. Stuff doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But if you get real rude and disrespectful, you start acting stupid, we're gonna kick you out of here, because I don't want you spamming my chat, because you don't run my platform. As long as we all in agreement and understand that you all want to ask questions and just have some regular dialogue, fine. But if you want to sit here and go through all that spamming in the chat, and I had someone the other day spelling out Nigger, that's not what the hell we gonna do. You not only get booted, you get reported for that one. That's a slur. You don't do that. I'm not slurring any of you all. You don't have to like what I say. But if you don't like it, bye. There are other channels where you can, hear the praises of Candace Owens, and it is what it is. So you don't have to be here. No, at all. You don't have to be here. You don't like it? Bye. This is my platform. I run this here. You all go run Candace Owens' platform, because she definitely lets you all do that. Y'all know she basically just reads off these tips, and that's it. That's all she goes on. Bots don't do dialogue. Nah, they don't do dialogue. So yeah, I don't care who you love. Just don't be disrespectful with it. If you don't like it, kick rocks. But this is the Lady Luck Club, and the Luxes are here to entertain, to enjoy and be entertained, and to get some informative information, which is what we offer. Plus, you got to know how to read here. So if you guys can't read, I don't know what else to tell you. This is to the candy ass coconuts. They don't like reading. All right, let's get to it. So shout out to MilkBarTV. Let me make sure I drop the link to his video in the chat. And if I could get one of the mods to drop his YouTube channel, please do so. I appreciate that. That way we can show him support. Shout out to MilkBar. We're definitely going to report on Candace Owens, and we're going to do it. The candy ass follows. It'll be all right. They're not stopping nothing. All right, let's go.
The one safe place is my book club. Okay. I'm like, we're real, we're ratchet in the book club. I say whatever, but they clipped it. This is Nathan Livingstone. This guy, MilkBarTV. I was like, you're getting hit with a copyright strike, my friend. Okay. Proud of myself. Hit him with a copyright strike. They sent undercover operatives to sign up for my private book club that I kept on Tuesday. And then they took out a clip of that book club, from that book club, and accused me of accusing Erica of murdering her husband. I mean, they manufactured that claim out of thin air, and then they made it go viral. They sent it out to all the right people, Steven Crowder, right? Everyone suddenly making videos saying that because I said he was betrayed by everyone, obviously what I meant was Erica Kirk murdered her husband. And this was all happening because I mentioned the Egyptian plane. I am certain of it.
Factual.
And then to
like
do
the fact
with
that
it.
Charlie Kirk was running Turning Point USA, and he truly.
Y'all, let's go back. Hold on. That was Milk Bar. Hold on. Let me go back.
The one safe place
This
in the
was
book club.
this was like 57 seconds. Oh my good Lord. Sometimes, you know, the good information is in the details. That's why I have the captions on. Because it's just always something she says that it's like an admission to something. Or she'll lie about something that's so obvious. And I know I have a screenshot of something else she said. You can't make this stuff up.
I'm like, we're real, like, you know, we're ratchet in the book club. I say whatever, but they clipped it. This is Nathan Livingstone. This guy, MilkBarTV. I was like, you're getting hit with a copyright strike, my friend. Okay. Proud of myself. Hit him with a copyright strike. They said,
how is it copyrighted? Candace, how does that apply to DMCA laws? Because we all know you don't know laws. So he came into your book club and he got a snippet of your video. Was that video copyrighted? Because I don't think it is. It's behind a paywall. Doesn't make it copyrighted. There's a difference, Candace. Because she doesn't understand laws. It's like she's just saying it's copyright strike. No, but is it copyrighted? See, the problem is it's still up. Because Candace doesn't understand how laws work. That's not a copyright strike. That's you being upset because someone took something from behind a paywall. Now, YouTube have policies on that. I don't know what the policy is over there on Instagram or anything else. But for you to say that's a copyright strike, it's not a copyright strike because you have to prove that it's copyrighted and that you're the rightful owner of it. If it's not copyrighted, you can say, hey, he took it from behind a paywall. But is that a copyright strike? She doesn't understand how copyright laws, like how DMCA laws and how copyrights work. She just don't get it. Candace, you could read the law, girl. You can read DMCA laws. It's a Digital Millennium Act, and you can pull it up. Because she doesn't know how copyright laws work. Copyright. Oh, Candace. Oh my God. You know you have to have proof that you are the rightful owner of this work, right? Yeah, because this is it. Copyright laws protect original works of authorship, granting creators exclusive rights to their works for a limited time, promoting creativity and cultural progress. What is copyright? Copyright is a form of protection grounded in the U.S. Constitution and granted by law for original works of authorship fixed in a tangible medium of expression. This includes a wide range of creative works, such as literature, music, film, software, and visual arts. Copyright does not protect idea, facts, or systems, but rather the specific expression of those. So, do you have any rights to this? Like, how do you do a copyright strike if you can't prove that you're the rightful owner of it? You got to register it with the U.S. Copyright Office. Y'all see this registration here? You have to prove that you are the rightful owner of that work. You see, this is ridiculous. This is laws. Y'all see copyright laws of the U.S.? You don't believe me? United States Patent and Trademark Office. Laws, because laws are laws. You have to prove that you are the original rightful owner of it, meaning you have to register that. You have to have it copyrighted. How you hit someone with a copyright strike and you don't have proof that you have it copyrighted? We're reading laws. I understand the candy-ass cult followers don't read. They don't read because in their world, nothing is real. Everything's fake unless Candace always says it. And she's an airhead. So, Candace, you could have looked it up. You have enough money to be able to have things copyrighted. You have 3 attorneys that you've now put on the brink of having to probably withdraw from your case. But either way, you can get another attorney that can actually help you get your videos and things copyrighted and patent and all that stuff. But you would have to have proof of that. Otherwise, you can kick rock, girl. you talking about? Yeah, because she doesn't know what copyright laws are. So she's decrying. Oh no, he took my video, and I get ratchet here and all this. Yeah, okay, but good for you. What was it registered? And could you prove that you were the actual owner of that video? No. I say there's a no, because it's still up. He still has it. Yeah.
They
Moving
sent
on.
undercover operatives to sign up for my private book club that I kept on Tuesday. And then they took out a clip of that book club and accused me of accusing Erica of murdering her husband. I mean, they manufactured that claim out of thin air, and then they made it go viral. They sent it out to all the right people, Steven Crowder, right? Everyone suddenly making videos saying
everybody at Turning Point betrayed him. Everybody at Turning Point betrayed him. Everybody betrayed Charlie Kirk. With no exceptions to that, Candace. Since you don't know how court works either. If you say that in front of a jury, the average juror would believe that you are insinuating every person, because that is the definition of the word everybody. That means every person. And when you do not say except Erica Kirk, you're not giving any exceptions to that, because words matter. To the candy ass cult followers, words matter. It's funny how you all keep using the same words over and over again like it bothers someone. It doesn't. It does nothing. But words matter when you're standing before a judge and a jury. So when you say everybody betrayed him, everybody, let him down, they're all covering up something at Turning Point. You're talking about the CEO as well. That would include Erica Kirk, unless you go out of your way to exclude her in your statement. The average reasonable person would reasonably conclude that she is included. She's the CEO. That's not criticism. You're not saying, well, I think Turning Point can do better when it comes to, releasing certain documentation, because, when we're doing a story or something like that, we want to be able to just kind of have that information available on the website. That's some positive criticism. Like, oh, okay, well, we can do better with our website maintenance. No, you're saying everybody at Turning Point is hiding something. Everybody betrayed him. And then you don't say except Erica Kirk. Please understand, I'm not insinuating her at all. I'm excluding her out of this. You're not saying before he was shot, everybody betrayed him. Before Erica Kirk became CEO, everybody betrayed. You never give an exception. And when you speak in present tense, now that she's the CEO, because this is how English works, Candace, that topic you said you have a whole degree in English, which we're all waiting to see that damn degree. Then you should understand the way you relay information matters. But yet, she just throws out red meat to her base and they just go with it. And then all of a sudden, when she gets called out on it, because I don't think her cult following cares if she goes after Erica Kirk either way. It's salaciousness for them. They don't care. They would just find that more entertaining, get them all riled up. Most of them believe that she has something to do with it either way. They're just waiting on Candace Owens to finally say it, I guess. And she knows if she says it, that all of the support she has from people who still have a brain and are looking at this from an ethical stance, especially when you have no evidence, will say, oh, we're out. Bye. Kick rocks. Because now you're including the wife. And for what? The ravaging cult members don't care. They don't have a soul or conscience or brain. Most of them are bots. Who cares? They come in and then push up my engagement. Thank you. But they don't care about that. They don't care about how this would come off to Erica Kirk at all. They're waiting for Candace to say, yeah, I believe Erica Kirk has something to do with it. Like, they're waiting for Candace to say that. So yes, the average person would conclude, listening to these videos and just hearing you say that, your statements, your post, that you are including Erica Kirk. A jury would be able to make the same conclusion. So would a judge. And I know you don't know how court works, Candace. So you can find out the easy way or the hard way. And Erica Kirk, anytime you want to sue her, please use all my videos. This is crazy.
Saying that because I said he was betrayed by everyone, obviously what I meant was Erica Kirk murdered her husband. And this was all happening because I mentioned the Egyptian plane. I am certain of it.
Oh, the damn plane.